Have you ever felt that what you learn in school doesn't always prepare you for the real world? Many students believe that they may acquire the knowledge from knowledgeable individuals at school. And I say yes, it is true that students must receive an education in the school in order to increase their knowledge base. And they may also go to the library where 1,000 books are placed to get further education. However, do you believe that you may grow personally in addition to attending class, attending school? Good afternoon, venerable judges and friends. My name is Nissan, a 4th-year student at UC. You can actually continue developing your knowledge and skill everywhere where you are. Of course, there are other ways to learn than just going to school. Now let me tell you a little bit about my experience. Before, I always thought that only education could bring me a better education. As because it would develop my knowledge, skill, and personal development. And I also think that education also gives me a wide range of opportunity to put everything in me to get employment stability. But this was not true. Unlike that, having educated in school is not the only place you can learn from and become successful. It's what to keep myself in developed and in a learning environment. So I decided to look for work, to gain experiences, and I also read more books to gain knowledge and skills. As you can see, to keep myself developed is to keep myself learning. So, in addition to learning through books, working experiences, reading books, or attending workshops with people with life experiences can share their knowledge, I can also learn from these sources because they will be the one to keep me informed at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, because of this, today I'd like to tell you why school, working experiences, reading books is where you can keep yourself learning and getting knowledge and skills. First, school. I truly believe that the first place you can access knowledge is school, from the very young age to adults, where you can learn and build your theoretical knowledge or certain field of study, especially pursuing higher education. And to prove that you are educated, you have to prove that you have a degree. You have to take exam, right? That's why I also go to the school and university, because I also need qualification as well. However, higher education in fact is more than just attending classes, taking exam, and earning a degree. But it also you will graduate with a new and improved skill in critical thinking, analytics, overall and written communication, and even a small problem-solving skill. Personally speaking, before I wasn't good at how to deal with problems. I wasn't good how to think deeply. I didn't even know how can I communicate with other people. But since I entered the university, I am growing a lot in terms of critical thinking, analytics, and also skill, and can deal with a small problems. For example, having a problem in assignment group, I can deal with that. As you can see, college education is a holistic journey that explores facets of individuality, perseverance, and skills. But do you think that having this from school is enough and make you successful? This brings me to my second point. While learning in school isn't something that you can do forever, participating in work experience can also help you continue learning throughout your life. Work experience also gives you another chance to grow as a person. As what we learn in the classroom is only sometimes applicable in real life. Plus, it also gives you another advantage to learn outside the classroom, applying theory into practice, into the real world situation, and also offering an alternative viewpoint and context for academic learning. You might grow up quicker if you have to deal with the demands and obligations of the job rather than the quiet of the library and classroom. Because of these advantages, I was interested in them, so I'm looking for a job. And then working for experiences. And after 1 or 2 years of experience, I am significantly improved my knowledge, character traits, and even soft skills, including collaboration, communication, interpersonal skill, time management, and the capacity to project self-confidence. Unlike that, In the classroom or lecture, you will learn from a variety of situations, not just in which you are being taught, and you also need to apply the learning to your own personal development and also the previously acquired knowledge. For example, what you have learned in your study into your work environment. However, I think that learning from experiences and in school can make us knowledgeable. But imagine being able to express yourself clearly and confidently in front of your friends, of school, in front of your work. Reading book can help you with that. Last but not least, reading books is one of the resources that you can keep yourself learning in any way at any time, because they can provide you with a never-ending wealth of knowledge and impart knowledge to you on a wide range of subjects, including philosophy, history, and so on. They also build your personal development and problem-solving skill. For example, before I didn't really like reading books, actually. I really hated it because they were too long and too thick. And honestly, I was so lazy. And now I'm still lazy. But one of the most important things is that I try to decide to make the habit by completely reading the first book that interested me the most, called The Miracle Morning. I will show you right now. So this book is really important for me. We call The Miracle Morning. And one of the key concepts that I learned from this book is when the author say to start the day well is to stop hitting the snooze button and change how you can sleep. And I also love its 6 practices, which include reading and writing, which can change my habit by having a 30-day challenging in the Miracle app. Moreover, I tried to read another book called Follow Your Heart by Andrew Matthews. Yes, and after I read it, I feel like I grew up with my mindset, stop complaining about life, and try to avoid by finding new way to help myself out of the problems I face. I also love the author mentioned in the book that we are here to learn the lesson and the world is our teacher. In conclusion, for example, reading book and getting job, because as this activity can help you advance your knowledge, abilities, and overall development. And having a wealth of information, ability, and degree is no longer sufficient in today's world to demonstrate one's education. Rather, what matters most is to apply the knowledge to learn from experiences and lessons of those who have gone before you. While I don't expect you to trust on me everything, I do advise you to begin when you're ready and listen to my speech that is in line with experiences I have mentioned above. And I passionately advise you to never stop learning and developing yourself as the world is constantly changing and new skills are always in demand. To wrap up, if you want to keep yourself learning, if you want to keep yourself developed, is to keep yourself learning. Where you can keep yourself learning is to consider these 3 places. 1, school, where you can access formal theoretical knowledge. 2, working experiences, where you can access theory into real-world situation and get more skill. And 3, reading book, where is the never-ending wealth of knowledge is. As I always said to myself, as long as I am still alive, having educated is my choice and option. One more time, as long as I am still alive, having educated is my choice and option. So I hope you enjoy, understand, and learn something from what I mentioned earlier. Thanks for listening.